Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome here. This is Sim UK. I hope you're having a fantastic day. This, of course, is Deadliest Catch, the game. It's a demo version. It's been sent to me for free for review purposes, and that's what we're going to do. I'm going to jump straight into it now. Literally haven't seen a damn thing. I'm just going to jump in and see how we go. I like the options that I've had at the beginning there. The ability to choose how quickly the game progresses and how long a season lasts. I like that very much indeed. Let's dive in. Welcome to the demonstration version of the Deadliest Catch of the game. Here you have a guidebook which will help you to get the basic knowledge about process and rules of crab fishing, Dutch harbours, facilities, elements of the HUD, map, finds, I like that, and other important pieces of information about the game world. Anytime you would feel lost, you can open this guidebook by using tab. It's also shown on controls panel. Have a great time and the best catch on your fishing vessel. When starting a game, you select the length of the season between 3 and 15 days and the time compression. Length determines how many in-game days would a season last, and time compression defines how many minutes in real time does it take to an hour in game to pass. Okay, here's a slightly confusing way of writing that, but yeah, I think we get the message. The goal of the season is to get as much net worth of catch as possible, and you're scored by it at the end of the season. The requirement for each star is based on the season length, so you can pick any one that suits you. In this mode, you will be scored by the amount of money you earned on crabs, so don't hesitate to spend your earned money on the resources. The most important thing is how much proper crabs you caught and sold. To catch as many crabs as you can, choose a place with sandy or muddy seabed. Nice, I'm liking this. Proper charts. Depth between 55 and 100 meters. 29 to 54 FM is fathoms, I think. The temperature around 4 degrees Celsius, 39 degrees. That sounds pretty detailed to me. You should choose the best spot to set your crab pot, so use the map and analyze it on the map. You can turn on the chosen parameters or preview conditions by hovering the mouse on a point. Bait preparing. To prepare a bait, take a block of frozen fish from the fridge, or the freezer, if you will, and put it to the top container on the grinder. Ready bait appears in the bottom. Oh, so you've actually got so that's the frozen fish, that's the grinder, and that is the bait at the bottom. That's cool. To keep it fresh longer, you may put ready bait back into the fridge. Wow, this is actually sounding incredibly detailed. Put a pot on the launcher. To start preparing a pot, you should put it on the launcher. Moving pots around the deck is possible by using the crane's lever at the control panel or on the crane's base. Preparing the pot contains two elements. Number one, hanging the bait inside the pot, which is this, I think. Number two, putting the buoy on the pot, which obviously allows you to find it again. Don't forget to close the pot before throwing it into the sea. So I like the fact that if you forget to do that, you're going to lose your bait. That's good. I hate games that do everything for you. What's the point? Throwing the pot into the sea. Use the lever on the control panel or on the side of the launcher to throw the pot into the sea. Really dangerous, that is. You can see how long the pot is luring by the indicator above the water. I'm getting more and more excited by this at the moment. Swimming to the pot. Are you mad? When you decide to catch the pot, firstly you have to maneuver your vessel so the pot would be at the right side, starboard side, of your vessel. It enables you to take it out using a grappling hook. Hook throwing. To use a grappling hook, pick it up. You set the direction by moving the mouse sideways. Remember to drop the hook in the rope between the buoys. Between the buoys. Pulling the rope. When the hook catches the line, you should click the mouse buttons in turn to pull the rope. Interesting. That's interesting. When the pot is close to the vessel's starboard side, pots automatically turn around the coiler, which is this. You should turn it on using the button from the control panel. Okay, good. To put taken out pot on the launcher, lower the winch hook using the button from the control panel. Then pick up the hook and use it on the pot. Afterwards, you can hold the pot and place it on the launcher. Okay. And yeah, you've got the actual, that's the hook there, okay. When the pot with crabs is on the launcher, lift the launcher to the table's level, then move the table forward. Open the pot and finally throw out the crabs from the pot to the sorting table. Launcher and sorting table may be used by using the control panel or by the buttons on the side. General rules of sorting crabs. You can sell crabs which are male and adult. Females and juveniles are forbidden. Males and females. Female crabs have a wide abdomen flap, that bit, that covers most of the underside of the abdomen. Males have a narrow abdominal flap with a triangle-like shape. Quite tricky to tell the difference. That's obviously a juvenile. You can sell crabs which are male and adult. Females and juvenile, yes, we've read that. Only male king crabs with a shell width of 7 inches or wider may be retained. Smaller crabs should be removed. Before you start sorting, remember about moving the table backwards. You start sorting by using the table. You have to pick up each crab and by looking at it, judge if it's the proper one or not. You may rotate them or zoom in. So that's the table. Oh, so you sort them like that. That's brilliant. Put good crabs on the right side of the table and improper ones on the left. That's cool. When you finish sorting, pick up the tote and while holding it, click on the chosen pile. Correct crabs should be put into the hatch. Open the hatch door and holding the tote, click on the hatch inside. Alright. When you finish sorting, pick up the tote and while holding it, click on your chosen pile. We just read that. Incorrect crabs should be thrown overboard. Come to the starboard side and click on the sea. Nice. When you decide to sell your crabs, sail to the Dutch harbour and use the processing plant. You will get money for the proper ones. If you try to sell young or female crabs and the total amount of it would be above 10%, then you get a fine. I see. Processing plant. Place where you sell your crabs. Price is calculated by crabs' weight. You will get money only for the proper ones. If you try to sell young or female crabs, then the total amount is over 10%, you get a fine. There you can buy skills for your captain connected with the deckhands, know-how, equipment usage and resourcefulness. Some of them are currently unavailable. The place to buy upgrades for your ship's equipment, automation and ship. Some of them are currently unavailable. The place for buying basic items, pots, baits, parts and equipment utilities. The place to refuel your ship is the gas station and where you pay your fines. Controls. You can expand or collapse currently available controls. Date shows you the current date when the season ends. Current money, current fines, and the current amount of crabs on the deck. Crab pots on the deck. The current and maximum amount of vessels fuel capacity and load capacity and maximum weight of crabs in the vessel hatch. Okay, so that's the mini map. That's what gear you're in. Nice. That's the speed you're traveling at. That's the time left. This is obviously the radar. I can see, is that a fish? Or a pot? Or another boat? Can't tell. It's not a boat, I don't think. That's how much fuel you have. And that's the weight. Okay, good. Pots indicators. Shows how long the pot is luring crabs. The most efficient is to keep the pot underwater from 8 to 16 hours. Map analysis is very important part of fishing process. Because of information about the parameters of the fishery, you can judge which place will be the most favourable for the catch. You can turn on and off preview of the seabed type and temperature of water. Depth is permanently shown on the map by isolines. Best parameters for a catch. Seabed. The crabs like most places where the bottom is sandy or muddy and least of those where the bottom is rocky, so avoid rocks. Depth. Crabs like to be at a depth between 55 to 100 meters and the temperature of the water somewhere between 4 and 39 degrees. Okay. When you look at the map, you may find the pots that are currently set. When you hover over a pot by mouse, it appears to show information about how long the pot has been luring. Fast travel. You can fast travel to the destination by clicking on the map whilst using a fast travel. Your fuel usage is set to 4th gear, so maximum fuel usage. Towing. If your ship runs out of fuel on the sea, you will have to call a ship that will tow you to the Dutch harbour. Yeah, we know about the fines, leaving pots in the sea. When you leave or lose pots in the sea, it causes that court crabs are trapped underwater. Not all the crabs manage to escape from its interior. Moreover, you pollute the Bering Sea. Alaskan law sets specific time limits when captains may fish. Catching crabs before and after the season is forbidden and punished by another fine. When the season is finished, you will get information about it. Okay, and finally, anytime you may skip time, press T and choose how many hours you want to pass. If you skip time whilst your vessel is swimming, it keeps moving in the direction your vessel was when you opened. Oh, interesting. Okay, right. So that's basically the tutorial. So that's the shop, that's the gas station, I guess. Oh, that's quite nice. Yeah, that's... Get some fuel. And that's upgrades. So this is the processing plant. Pretty standard looking screen. This is the fines office. This is where we go to pay our fines. This is where we'll find upgrades. Automation, improved hatch, bigger tank, bigger hold hopper, ship stabilizers, starboard sensor, fish catching pots, okay, and equipment, pot slots, special hydraulic oil, hold wall isolation, automated crane withdrawal, automated crane setting, automated coiler. I think that's none of those are available now, but I think that's going to happen anyway. So we need to go to the shop. So how many do we need? I guess we need one of these. Let's get 10 of those. 3 grappling hooks. We'll get some penetrating oil. I don't know what we need that for. Pot repair kit. That's pretty cool. Get 5 of those. So we'll get some herring, we'll get some sardines, we'll get some soury, and we'll get 6 crab pots. And look at that. 7,180. We got 7,500. So I pretty much confirmed that. And we should be good to go. I can see the map. Oh, I see. So as I'm hovering over the map here, I get information about the depth and the seabed conditions, and then I can pick somewhere nice. That's quite interesting. The sandy depth is quite difficult. Let's go somewhere here. Wow, some of these depths are insane. Oh, that's closer. That's closer to what we want. 36, 31 sandy. I think that's it. That's where we're going, boys and girls. That's where we're going. So I've got my depth of field set really high. I'm not sure if it's too high. Let me just see if I can... Oh, that's better. Settings, let's go graphics. Field of view. Set it about 90. That feels a bit more normal. I like that better. So, use E for the launcher, use E for the crane. So this is the, that's where we sort them. This is obviously where we put the pot. Man. That's kind of cool. It looks like we're completely on our own. So to climb up, you just press E and then you're climbed up. We get right up onto the top of the ship here, right up where the radar is. Gotta say the ocean audio is not perfect. It just seems a bit too loud. Okay, so we can get into the cab, but I can't physically look at or click on anything. We've got the radar going there. Oh. And it started raining all of a sudden. So we can get an external camera going. I can only move left and right though. I can't move up and down. I can zoom in and out. Got a bit of a problem here. Q to exit the wheelhouse. Wow, that's loud. That's really loud. I'm gonna have to do some editing on that. What's this side? That's the same thing. Okay. So you can. I mean, this is only a demo. I'm not sure how much of this is going to be changed at release. Oh, what have we got here? E to use the crane. Alrighty. Space to pick up. Oh my god, I'm actually physically doing this. This is quite intense. It's actually incredibly intuitive, I've got to say. Okay, so Q to exit the crane. You can see we now have a crab pot here. So we need to get some frozen bait, which I'm guessing is here. So we've already got some herring bait, which is good. It's already prepped, is it? Press E to open the pot. How do I crouch? C is crouch. No, I can't crouch, it seems. Definitely says C is definitely crouch, but I can't seem to do it. Okay, so we hang bait here. Press E. So that's the bait in. And close the pot. Now I need a buoy. Press E to put the buoy inside the pot. Okay. Maybe I need to find the buoy. I can't see a thing. It's really dark up here. I cannot see a flipping thing. Okay. So where the heck are the boys? Hello, boys. That's the pot moving thing. What's this? You got lights. Oh, I didn't even see that door. Oh, that takes me back in there. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I see the boys. I see the boys. They're over here. So, yes. Take one of these. 1 second. Cannot believe I've already lost one pot. That's kind of hilarious. Okay. The crane is ready for the next one. We can, of course, run. I don't understand why we have to go into the menu in order to select a buoy. Here it makes sense because you're picking what you want, but the other way around it doesn't make sense to me. Okay. Oh, it hasn't gone. Well, that was weird. A slight bug. Okay, it's gone now. Now it's gone. So we still got five crates left. Yeah. I lost one. I boo-booed a little bit. boo-booed ever so slightly. Now I'm not sure what the difference between the baits is, so I think I'll try a couple of different baits. Yeah, there's that. Looks like I'm having to press it twice at the moment. Not quite sure why that is. Maybe it's intentional. I'm not 1,000,000% sure. Oh, did I drop that? Did I drop that? I nearly dropped that off the edge of the boat. It was falling. I think it was falling off the edge, and it just caught. That's what it seems to have happened. Right, let's try and put a different bait in this one. Let's go for some sardinos. Pop that in there, close that up, and see if we can do it in one fell swoop. 1, 2. Bring that back down, jump on the crane. Alrighty. We've just got one left. We've lost one, obviously. I love the fact that you can make a mistake and lose a crab cage or a crab pot. That's a really good feature for me because, you know, that's more realistic than having the whole thing automated, and I much prefer that. Right, this one, what's the other option? Soury. Let's put some soury in there. I assume that there's something in this soury. I mean, this could be my next official mistake, couldn't it? Oh, if you're standing too close, it won't go. That's interesting. Okay, have I got one left? Okay, let's do a test on this one. So let's say we'll reset the crane. Let's say so let's grab some of this stuff. Let's put it in here. Grab some of this. One of these. E to test. So I don't think I've baited any. I don't think I've baited anything. I don't know if I've baited it or not. I really can't tell. But we're going to do a test. We're going to leave the cage open and see if I can chuck it off the edge by accident. Looks like you can. So that's probably not going to work very well. Okay, awesome. So we've got the radar on the go. I guess we need to come up here into the cabin. I don't know how you steer the boat, to be honest with you. Oh, I am steering the boat right now. And it looks like we're in reverse. Yeah, we are in reverse. So I've put the boat into neutral. And hopefully we'll just stay in neutral. Oh no, it says we're in 1. Okay, right, let me see if I can find neutral. So there's neutral there. Okay, so although that moves forward, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, etc. Okay, so we're going to exit the wheelhouse, we're going to hit T, and we're going to rest for 8 hours, which is recommended time. And then we're going to see if we can find these pots. It's now 2 o'clock in the morning. I think I can sort of see the pots off the bow there. Let's climb down the front. I'm glad you can run in this. One of my, what was that? Oh, that's the hook. One of my biggest annoyances. Oh, that's cool. We stayed in position. No binoculars? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, one of my biggest annoyances with fishing Barents Sea was that you couldn't run on deck. You were just forced to walk, or so it seemed. Anyway, what's this? That's to use the crane. That's to use the launcher. That's to winch the hook. That's to lower the winch hook. That's to turn on the coiler. I've got to attach the rope to it first. That's an emergency stop button. And this is where so what happens if I press that? I can't put it there. I can't put it there. Right. So, okay. So I know what we have to do here. I'm glad the rain has stopped because that was loud. So, let's go to the wheelhouse and put ourselves in first. Now, this is kind of scary because we have no way of controlling the ship from down here, it seems. And I'm kind of reliant on throwing the hook out. Oh my god, it's coming in really quick. I cannot see a thing out there. Up there. Right, E to use the grappling hook. Are we in alignment? I'm just quitting out of the catch. Oh, I can't see it. It's too close to the boat. It's too close. I can't see. I think what I need to do... Oh, it's underneath us. Oh, nutsacks. Okay, I think what I need to do is back up a little bit. Let's just go in this way. It's quicker. So, we're going to go full reverse. We're going to turn the ship ever so slightly. Go back into neutral. Okay, I get it now. So what's weird is you can turn the boat even when you're in neutral, but okay, whatever. It's a demo, I guess. Right, so I might be able to chuck it now. Let's give it another try. Here, grab the hook. Stop looking in the sky. And I think we're aiming sort of there. Oh, I see. Oh, you go left, right, left, right, left, right on the buttons. So, okay, it's in the machine now. So if I lift... No, if I turn on the coiler... You see that, there we go, the pot. And we have crabs! Whoa! Excelente! So, that's to lift the winch hook, that's to lower the lift hook, so... it seems a bit odd to me that lift is the down arrow and lower is the up arrow. Not sure if that's meant to be that way round, but that's the way round it is. So we'll try and lift the winch hook. No, that's not how we do it. How do we get it on the... That's the grappling hook. Yep. The crab pot is used to catch crabs underwater. Okay, let's go tab. Using coiler. When the pot is close to the vessel's starboard side, pots automatically turns around the coiler. I've done that bit. You turn it on using the button from the control panel. I did that bit using the winch. To put taken out pot on the launcher, lower the winch hook using the button from the control panel. Oh, that's... Okay, that's interesting. So let's lower it. Oh, that's the hook. Oh, now I get it. Okay. We grab that. We hook it onto the side of that thing. Oh my god. Wow. That's quite involved. Right, okay, so I've got the hook. Automatically takes the buoy off, which I can then put back in. That's pretty smart. I like that. Okay, tab again, just to figure this last bit out. Then pick up the hook and use it on the pot. Afterwards, you can hold the pot and place it on the launcher. Got that. Throwing out crabs. When the pot with the crabs is on the launcher, lift launcher to the table's level, then move the table forward. How do I do that? Open the pot and finally throw out the crabs from the pot using the sorting table. Launcher and sorting table may be used by the control panel or by the buttons on their sides. Right. If I hit that button there, it's going to chuck it over the edge, right? So I need to figure out how I lift. So how do I get this? Ah. No. Okay. That's what I do when I've got the crabs in there. So how do I get the crabs in there? That's what I'm just trying to figure out right now. What have we got here? That's the crane. Ah! Well, something's happening. Lift the launcher first. So the winch hook is up. Do I use the crane to do this? No, I don't think so. Okay, I'm a bit confused by this bit. This bit here is going to take longer than expected. I don't want to press that button because I got a sneaky suspicion it's going to chuck it off the edge of the boat if I do. Right, let's just have another look at this. When the pot with crabs is on the launcher, see, look, it's got the whole launcher has moved up above the table, and the table has moved as well. How do I lift the launcher? Launcher and sorting table may be used by the control panel. Alright, we're going to have to gamble it. Let's see what happens if I hit this. Oh, I thought it was going over the edge then. I really did. Right, now I should be able to move the table, right? There we go. Now we have it. That's what we were looking for. Okay, so now we chuck out. So we're going to open the pot. There we go. And then we're going to chuck out crabs. Yep. Okay. That took about 9 attempts, but we got there in the end. So, if we bring the table back now... Do you know what? It's a smidge frustrating that I can't left click on the buttons. That's what I'm finding in this current situation. Right. Let's go sort some crabs, baby. So, you, sir, are a... huge... frighteningly huge crab. So W is flip. Okay, you look like a female, I think. How do you zoom? Scroll to zoom. Well, it says scroll to zoom, but it doesn't seem to want to zoom. So, yeah, I can't zoom in at all, it seems. Oh, D to mark as good, A to mark as bad. So, yeah, it's a bit frustrating that I can't zoom in. So I'm going to say that's bad. Do you know what? I can't see. Bad. I don't know. Ah, now, that one is a sort of triangular. So I'm going to say he's good. Mark him as good. Flip him over. That's a female. Oh, whoops. Okay, I'm going to have to get used to this. That is a female? I'm not very good at this bit. That looks like a female. Oh, crap in hell. Crab in hell. That looks like a... I don't know. They all look female to me. That's a kiddiewinkle. I don't know. Now that's a big crab, right? I'm going to say that's good. I'm going to say that's a female. That's a juvenile. Flip this one over. It looks good. I don't know. I'm completely guessing. Kind of a triangularly looking thing on that one. That's more of a female looking thing. I could be totally wrong here. That's definitely female, that one. Okay, I'm kind of... Well, I thought I was getting the hang of it, but now that one's confused me. That's got like a triangle diamond shape on it. So 7 out of all of those. That's not good, is it? How do I exit? Press Q to exit. So we've sorted the crabs. We pick up the pot. We'll find out how well we've done later, I guess. E to grab the crabs. Interestingly, they don't pop into the box itself. And then we screw the top off. Oh. We screw the top off. And we... I think that worked. I don't know if that worked or not. And then we grab these. Oh, see, the crabs are in there this time. That's weird. And we chuck them in the sea or on the floor. I can't really figure out where we chuck those. We pop that on the floor. Okay, so let's... No! 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 Oh no, that's my second pot that I've lost then. Oh, bugger in hell. Okay, there's a lesson learnt. So that's 2 out of 6 that I've chucked off the edge and we'll never see again. Yes, not great. Okay, right, let's go. Let's go get the next pot. Okay, so I've lined this up in a way that I think I can work with. Now, in the real world, you would be expected to just go flat out here. The radar doesn't seem to be showing anything up, as far as I can tell. But in the real world, we'll be basically driving along without stopping, pulling this stuff in, and the whole process will be automated almost. An ongoing machine, but I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be quick enough. Plus, I've got to get the pot off at the end, which is going to be a smidge tricky, if I'm being honest. So once you've got the ship lined up, it pretty much stays on that line, which is good. I may be heading a little bit into the pots here, which isn't ideal. I suppose engine speed 1 isn't too fast, is it? I may, whilst we've got a second to adjust this, I may just sort of steer a little bit that way. And yeah, we should be good. Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. I'm ready to throw. Just as soon as it comes around the edge here. Not quite sure how that mechanic works. I'm assuming I've got to keep it in the green somehow. So, turn on the coiler. Lower the hook. But you know, it makes sense now that I'm facing the opposite way. We'll grab that, get that on there. Open the cage up. Oh, I'm definitely faster. Put the hook up. And then we pull this lever, which raises that up. Get the table across. And there we go, we're chucking the crabs out. Move the table back. Oh, actually I can do that from over here, can't I? So we grab the crane and it automatically drops it. Okay. Actually, that's pretty fast then. Right, so this bit I need to be much quicker at. So, I'm going to say, oh, balls. That's what I'm going to say, because I pressed the wrong button. So that's a female. Flip him over. I'm going to say another female. That's a dude. It's a dude. Female. Female. Tiddler. Tiddler. Dude. Tiddler. I'll press the wrong button. I think that's a dude. That's a dude. Oh, that was a tiddler. Nuts. That's definitely female, 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 female. Oh, that may have been a male, that one. I don't know. We'll make up for it. That's a tiddler. That's a dude. Female. Tiddler. Tiddler. Dude. Female. Oh, I'm getting it now. I'm starting to see it. Female. Female. Okay. Now, have I done this quick enough? No, I haven't. We've gone past the next pot. I nearly did it quick enough. We were almost fast enough then. Almost. Right, so I'm guessing that's done. I don't know. I'm not seeing the crabs go in very easily, which is a bit of a problem. Right, okay, so we're a little bit too slow, but almost there. So let's just back up a second. Bring that pot back into alignment. Here she comes. So, yeah, I'm starting to get the rhythm of it, which is cool. Right, okay, I'm on it. Like a carb on it. What the hell is this? What the hell is this? Okay, we got a problem. How do I get rid of these crabs? I've got... Okay, let me just figure out how I chuck these crabs off the edge, and then we'll go for this properly. Because I have no idea how to get them off the edge of the boat. I did it earlier, I'm sure I did. Right, how do I chuck them into the sea? Is it over here? E. Just keep dropping them on the floor. It's a shame that hatch I can't use. How do I chuck them in? How do I chuck them in the sea? Oh. Like that, I guess. Okay, all right. We're learning here. That's the thing. We're learning as we're playing. Right. So yeah, I completely forgot to pick up the buoy. I guess you could rebait and send the pot back in if you wanted to. I'm not sure if that's the correct method, if I'm being honest. All right, so we'll start the boat a rolling, and we'll see if we can do this in one fell swoop. So we're gonna have to be a lot faster. We grab the hook. So it's about timing. You can't just do it as quick as you want. It's about doing it at the right time. So bring it up, get the hook down. See, I'm starting to get a system going here. Open the cage, or the pot I should say, and then we pull the lever. Has that already done it? It's pretty handy that it's already done it. Okay, chuck them out. Still going too slow here. No! Oh, I pressed the wrong button and I've just chucked another cage off the edge. My God, this is going to get expensive. Oh, man alive. Alright, let's sort these real quick. Dude. Yes, good. Yes, good. Good. Female. Good. Good. Female. Tiddler. You're good. Tiddler. You're good. You're good. Female. You're good. Tiddler. You're good. You're good. I'm seeing the triangle now. I so wasn't seeing that at the beginning. Female. You're good. You're good. You're good. Tiddler. Tiddler. You're good. Tiddler. You're good. Excellent. Well, that was a lot quicker, wasn't it? Definitely getting faster at that bit. Pick these boys up here. I've actually got crabs in it this time. There we go. That worked a lot better. And these are the ones we're getting rid of. And then we just chuck them in the sea. As far as we can, by those things. Right, so we've almost got no pots left, which is something of a problem. Have I missed one? Bloody have missed one. Look at that. So you're going to have to be really fast. You're going to have to be really fast in order to... Well, do you... Now I wonder, do you have to be really fast, or if I'm smarter, when I'm laying the pots, I'll be at engine speed 2, and when I'm pulling them in, I'll be at engine speed 1. That way they'll be further apart and give me more time in order to pull them in correctly. I think that's the way I'm going to do it in future. But, yes. So, let me know in the comments, what do you think of this game? I know I have a couple of reservations, but as far as the mechanics go, the actual physical pulling in and processing of the crabs, I think that's absolutely spot on. Everything seems to be working as it should on the most part. There's a few sort of game mechanics that are a bit confusing, like this. Not quite sure how that works in the way that that works. So bring the hook down. Oh. Okay, we got a problem. Well, that was cool. Okay, so I need to bring this back down. There we go. The next one is coming real quick. Oh, the brain. It's slower than it needs to be. So we raise it up. We bring the table in. I'm going to have to do this so much quicker. We shake it out. And this time I'm not going to pull that lever and chuck the pot off the edge, because we've already lost 50% of our things. I'm not sure why it's doing it again. We'll get the crane over here. The crane is actually pretty quick. So there's the next one coming in already, look. I think I missed it. I think because I've already got a pot on the go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what's happening. Because I've already got a pot on the go, it's not letting me pull in another one. So let's just put the boat in neutral, which is obviously sacrilege in the world of crab fishing. But I'm a rookie, so that's good. Good. Tiddler. Female. Tiddler. Good. I think that was a female bugger. Yep, I'm going to say good. Tiddler. Female. Female. Tiddler? That sounds a tiddler. 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 Female, I think. He looks good. Can't tell. Female, definitely. Female, definitely. That's good. Female. I think you're good. You're good. Female. Tiddler. Female. Tiddler. Tiddler. You're good. I think you're good. And you're a tiddler. Okay. Now, at that time the crabs didn't go in the pot, so obviously there's a few minor little bugs and issues with the game, but nothing too serious. Okay, so we've chucked those off over there. Can I possibly pull this in from this angle? That's a hell of a throw. No, apparently not. And the pot has gone yellow, which means that it's been out there too long, I think. This is hard. What the hell are they doing there? Got to aim higher, I think. Okay, we'll drop that back down there. Let's get the hook. Okay, we got it that time. So it's like a mini game almost, that bit. Okay, turn the coiler on, bring the hook down. Raise the table up. I think that's already happened for some reason. Shake it out. Now I haven't closed it. Is that going to be a problem? It automatically closes it when you pick it up with a crane. That's kind of handy for me. Okay. Let's sort these crabs. So yeah, this is pretty cool. There's definitely a lot I like about it. At the moment there's more I like about it than I don't. Graphically it's not wowing me in every department. Certainly the boat manipulation, the way that the boat moves and the way the boat is controlled is not very realistic. But the whole crab processing part of the game is, I think, really good. It's a tiddler. Certainly this part of the game I think works really well. And I can't remember if it's multiplayer or not, but if it is intended to be multiplayer, I can see that being incredibly immersive. The menu system, pretty diabolical if I'm being honest. It looks awful. Shish kebab. This particular bit, getting rid of the crabs is a smidge tricky. But on the most part, it's got good got good caliber. Right, I'm going to try again and see if I can't do a pot without having to turn the engine off. I definitely like and appreciate the fact that if you get it wrong, you lose the pot. And I've lost quite a few pots, which you might expect on your first go. The ocean is moving us about a little bit. Seems these first two pots are quite far apart and a little bit wonky. I'm going to get myself nice and close to that one. Turn the boat here so that the next pot is in alignment. Oh crap, I've taken too long. Am I going to get it? I don't know. It's going to be close. The sea is definitely picking up. Damn, I don't think I got it. Ah, nuts. I'm not sure how aggressive the ocean can get. I mean, I know how aggressive the ocean can get in real life, but in the game I don't really know. I've got to say, the sea animation, it's not that bad actually. It certainly looks like water, looking out that window at it right now. And the swell seems to be picking up. The boat is certainly moving around a bit more than it was before. There's no splash. I wasn't in reverse, I thought it was. There doesn't seem to be any splash, no waves coming up over the edges. But yeah, it's not horrendous by any stretch of the imagination. So this pot has been in the water way too long. Get the boat rolling towards the next one. Okay, shake it out. Sometimes I feel like I'm having to press the button more than once. I'm not sure if that's intentional or not, but yeah. So we started with 6 pots, I think we're going to go back with 5. I don't know how many pots we had actually, maybe we had more than 6. I pressed the wrong button. Trying to go too quick. Right. Get rid. Keep. Tiddler. Couldn't really tell on that one. I think I picked correctly. Oh, that was a good one. Nougats. That was a dude, I think. Pressing the wrong button here sometimes. Okay, that was semi-quick. Get them in the hold as quick as we can. These are my fish. Crabs, I mean. Look, that's what I've probably chucked loads of our catches over the edge. Every time I try and open that flipping thing, I'm actually chucking our crabs out on the floor by accident. That's what's happening. So I've lost loads, I think. Pretty sure, yeah, that's not gone well. We'll see at the end how much cash we've made. We're quite a long way off this last pot. I'm going to jump in the old wheelhouse and hot-tail it over there. It'd be nice to see the swells get really, really nasty. Not entirely sure how aggressive they can get, but it has the potential to get worse. It's pretty intimidating out here. To do this in real life, wow. Much respect, that's all I can say. I'm not entirely sure how we're going to get back to port either. Probably have to go to the wheelhouse or maybe go to the map. I imagine. Come on, final pot. Let's do it. Let's do it, do it, do it. Awfully close to this one. So I think in reality you're meant to bait the cage and put it back in as you're going along. I think probably. Just repeat the process over and over and over and over until the season runs out. Okay, so open the pot up. We'll put that back in there. Now, do I have to get the... no, so the bait thing in it automatically comes out, it seems. Right, bring the table in. Shake it out. Now we'll come and get the crane over here. There we go. Alrighty. So we got some of our pots back. In fairness, I screwed up a bit. Quite a few times. But it's the first time I've played, so you know, give me a break. That way, 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 that way. I couldn't tell. I think it was probably a dude actually. That's definitely femme fatale. Can't tell. I wish I could zoom in. I'm not sure why the zoom isn't working. And it's because it's quite dark. It is proving a little tricky to see anything. I'm guessing on half of these. That's a female. That's a dude. That's a dude. That's a tiddler. Right, okay. Well, for the final pot of the day, not too bad, not too shabby. Got a sneaky suspicion half the crabs that we caught I chucked back in the sea by accident. But, oh look. So they're volumetric clouds, aren't they? They look incredibly static to me, I've got to be honest. And the game is so dark. What time is it? I can't tell. Where is the time? 8:44 in the evening. It's dark quick out here, doesn't it? See, look. If the lights, did the lights automatically turn off? Is that what the problem is here? Okay, so if I turn the lights back on, it's a lot easier to see. But I didn't turn them off. So how did that happen? What's this? Ooh. Oh, that's cool. Pot repair. Oh, pot repair kit. I haven't tried that yet either. There's a lot to like about this game. What I've got to figure out now is how do I go back to the... I press M. Go back to port. Yes. Okay. Processing plant. Let's go in. Crabs. £1,221. $10.75 per pound. 0 fines. We're going to make a total of 13,000, guys. Wow. That's pretty good for our first go. And let's just go to the shop. See how much pots are. So they're only 1,000 for a crab pot. So actually, the two that I accidentally threw over the edge of the boat, we can quite easily replace, which is smart as heck. Now, why would you need to buy more buoys? Is it possible you could lose a buoy? I suppose if you leave a pot out there too long, maybe it disappears or something. Interesting. So guys, what do you think? This whole menu thing here is very basic. Certainly, having played quite a few Discovery games in the past, this tends to be how they do things. It's like it's a little bit like they're stuck behind the times. But I have to say, having played it myself, and you'll just have to take my word for this, I don't know if you can get access to the demo. I'll have a look, and if there's a link I can put in the description, then I will do. But yeah, certainly the mechanics of the crab fishing itself, that's really actually very good. It works really well, and it feels really quite authentic. So it certainly has a lot of plus points, but visually I think the game is a little underwhelming. Not necessarily on the graphic side of things, but the menu system, the UI, that's a little bit... it needs some work. It's not very rewarding, if you will. But certainly the whole fishing aspects, the crabbing, the pot crabbing aspect itself, I found that to be really quite rewarding. And the biggest plus for me, a massive thumbs up. If you make a mistake, you pay the consequences. Nothing here is particularly automated, although it looks like you can upgrade and get stuff automated to make life easier for you. But if you accidentally pull the wrong lever, you're chucking a pot off the edge of the boat. You're never going to see it again. That I really like and I really appreciate. I'm hoping that the weather conditions on the boat will get severe. I'm probably going to play this a couple more times and just see if there's any extra cool stuff that I can discover. But this was just a first look, guys. This was literally me jumping in, first time. Thought I'd share the experience with you, and that's what that was today. So hopefully you enjoyed that. Hit the like button if you did. Come back and see more. Loads more games, loads more reviews coming this way. I have got a ton of review keys that arrived yesterday, 7 in one day. So yeah, lots of reviews coming out from me in the next couple of days. And of course, we've got a whole bunch of new games. We got the beta testing for Planet Zoo coming. So yeah, lots of good stuff on Sim UK if you're interested in watching more. Thank you for watching. Take care of yourselves and don't forget to have a fantastic day. See you next time. Bye for now.